Aloha, my beautiful Libras. This is Love Goddess, your spiritual advisor, healer, and shaman. And I'm here with April 2019 monthly energy reading for your sign. So we got some interesting things going on in April. We have a new moon, April the 5th, that's going to be in Aries, a powerful time for planting new seeds and setting new goals. So make sure you set new intentions, new goals, and plant new seeds of things that you want to bring into fruition this season. We are in spring, a time of blooming, a time of rebirth, a time of renewal, as well as a time of fertility. So yes, make sure you set new intentions and new goals. That's also the start date of our Lunar Circle class. So if you're interested in joining our Lunar Circle class, make sure you check out the information in the link below. We also have a full moon coming April the 19th, and that's going to be in your sign, Libra, for the second time. Like, I'm not complaining because this is a powerful time, and this full moon in Libra is going to be really hitting on relationships. So this full moon, you're going to be focusing on what you need to release from relationships, what you need to bring to the table in relationships. You know, where can you heal? How can you heal within relationships? Come on, Libra, you already know you're a sign about balance. So it's going to be a great time for you this month, especially this full moon, because like I said, it's in your sign. So you're going to be hit a little harder than the rest of people, but as long as you know what it is that you want in a relationship, it shouldn't be too bad. But we're going to go ahead and jump into the cards and see what energy is surrounding you this April 2019. Now, crowning your energy, you have the Reverence card, talking about going within, spiritual devotion, and really, truly connecting with yourself, connecting with your higher self. Now, with this card, with this reverence, this is also a great time for you to start meditating more, praying more, but definitely going within, finding that inner solitude, finding your inner sanctuary, and really working on yourself. You also have the power of self-talk. So yeah, that goes hand in hand with reverence. You speaking positively to yourself with positive affirmations like, you know, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am powerful. You know, not so much speaking down upon yourself like, you stupid and things like that. You should never speak to yourself in that way. Even if you make a mistake, even if you do some shit that's stupid, we all make mistakes. It's important that you know, learn from your lessons and encourage yourself and speak positively of yourself instead of, you know, talking bad to yourself. You also have daydream. Now, this daydream is a beautiful card because this helps you with visualization. And with this daydream card, also go back to reverence. Pay attention to where you go when you daydream. You know, what do you be thinking about when you daydream? What do you see? How do you feel? Pay attention to all of that. But also open up. Don't try to control your daydreams. Don't try to force yourself to be somewhere that you're not. Allow it to flow naturally and see where your daydreams take you. Pay close attention to that. You also have the Death card, which is talking about rebirth. It's talking about rising up from the ashes, from the dead, from a period of darkness. For some people, a lot of people, they have been going through the dark night of the soul, you know, and Mercury was in retrograde and it's coming out. It's still in a shadow period. You know, it should be, I don't know the exact date. I have it written down somewhere, but I don't have it on me right now. But, you know, we should be getting out of the shadow period soon. And people are starting to wake up and feel renewed again. That's why I said April is a period of renewal and rebirth. Now you also have, wow, Spring Mother Magoo. So with this Spring Mother Magoo card, it says, sorry about this, Spring Mother Magoo, Magoo, Goddess of spring, healing and transformation bring you blessings now. You are being asked to remember that light can come from even the darkest beginnings, that spring only ever comes after winter. The challenge can be to trust that winter will end. Exploring the unknown parts of yourself will result in self-discovery and a healing rebirth for you. Wow. So that's really, really, wow. That just really ties to everything, pretty much. Everything. Especially this death card. Because when you're in the darkness, it's like sometimes you really can't see the light. Yeah, sometimes you really truly can't see the light. You know, all you're focused on is the darkness. And that's why it's important for you to speak positively of yourself. You know, have this moment of reflection where you can go within and you can really see the light within yourself, you know, and understand that you're just going through a cycle. You're just going through a phase. And that through this darkness, it's like, that's when you learn more about yourself. I told a lot of people last month that we were, you know, I know last month in March, we had a dark moon, and that was going to be triggering a lot of shadow sides of ourselves, the dark side of ourselves that a lot of people don't like. And a lot of people still got stuck in that darkness and could not see the light. So it's important that you take a deep breath and realize that spring is here. Your rebirth is here. Your renewal is here. You know, so that's beautiful. Let's go ahead and jump and see what other energies. My eye just started itching. Yeah, the spring is also bringing a lot of pollen. So for a lot of people having allergies, make sure you stay hydrated and drink lots of water. That's like the only remedy for real. You can try to take medications, but I really don't recommend it. But for those of you who are suffering with allergies, I apologize. All right, let's see if there's any other messages that the universe have for you in regards to April 2019 for my beautiful Libras. Ooh, you got 3 cards that came out. And at the bottom, you have anger as my sacred ally. Ooh, this anger as my sacred ally is a beautiful card because it's telling you to utilize this anger as power. You know, anger is energy. And anger is a powerful energy. And I'm not saying go around and intentionally be angry, because anger is also a low vibrational energy. But instead of being angry and speaking negatively on a situation or on a particular thing, use it as a creative way. Use it as motivation. If you're angry that you don't have a car, use that anger to manifest a car. Use that anger to figure out a master plan. A lot of times when you're angry, a lot of times when you're down and at the bottom, when you hit rock bottom, that's when you have the most creative ideas. Because it's like all you're thinking about is getting out of that rut. So use your anger when you're angry. Don't intentionally be angry. I'm going to say that again. Now you have friendships, fearless self-love, and my creative power. Now these are beautiful cards. Pay attention to this. You know, she has a moon above her head as well as on her third eye. Your intuition is becoming much clearer this month. You're learning a lot about yourself. Back to the reverence card. You're learning so much about yourself. You're learning how you operate and how you flow, which is important. And with this friendship card, it's talking about friendship of others, and that how sometimes, you know, it can be a little bitter. It can be a little uncomfortable, these friendships, trying to open up to other people and connect with different people. You know, she's holding a thing of chilies and then she has a lime. You know, not everyone is cut from the same cloth and not everyone is cut from the same fabric. But when you are true to yourself, when you are fearlessly loving yourself, when you're not afraid of who you are, when you're not afraid to show who you are and show how much you love yourself, you will attract, you know, friendships, deeper friendship. But most importantly, this friendship card is speaking about the friendship within yourself. developing and connecting to you, being your own friend. Sometimes you have to look in the mirror and just have a good talk with yourself. Back to the power of self-talk. You know, you don't have to run to your friend all the time and be like, girl, let me tell you what happened today. How about you pick up a pen and a journal and tell yourself what happened today? What made you happy today? What was your favorite thing about today? You know, so it's important that you develop a friendship with yourself before you try to connect and develop a friendship with others. Libra, April 2019. What are the energies surrounding you? Beautiful. Oh, you got cards. Flip, flap, flying everywhere. I feel like it's one more that wants to come out. But maybe it's stuck. Or maybe it'll come out later. Ooh. I told you April was a time of fertility. So if you're not trying to have a baby, please be careful because you have the child card that's crowning your energy. Now this could just be, you know, you being surrounded by children, or your inner child is trying to get your attention. But this can also be something that you asked for, something that you have been wishing and praying for. You know, the child is an angel. It has a halo above his head. So, you know, this can also be a child that you have lost trying to get your attention. So make sure you pay attention to children. They are some of the greatest teachers. A lot of people don't give children enough credit. But when you pay attention to children, they teach you so much. You have to be honest with yourself. And the card that flew all the way over here is let your past go. So yeah, this may be triggered towards an inner child issue from your childhood, something that's blocking you. And it's telling you to let your past go. You need to acknowledge what happened. You need to forgive yourself for what happened. Completely be honest about how you feel about what happened, what affected you as a child. What is affecting your child now? What is affecting your inner child? What is affecting your future children? And you need to try to let the past go, because the more that you hold on to it, the more that it creates blockages within you. It's like you're trying to climb out of this darkness, but if you keep holding on to the darkness, you're going to be surrounded by even more darkness. Not yet. I want these. Too many. You got the Judgment card that came out at the bottom, crowning your energy as well. So this Judgment card is you rising up again from the dead. You going through a rebirth. This is also talking about you making a final decision about which way you want to go. What do you want to do with your life? With this new opportunity. With this moment. Because let's be honest. If you were... We're going to look at it like this. Especially for the people who have been coming out of this darkness. Coming out of this... what feels like a bottomless pit. You know, where you couldn't really see any light. Now that the light is here, what are you going to do differently? That's what this Judgment card is really about. But this Judgment card is also letting you know that you are being watched. You know, you are being judged. All your past... Ooh, you got counterparts. Oh, wow. You have counterparts. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. But it's also telling you that you have been judged. You have been watched. All your karma, everything that you have been doing, they have been recording it. The universe have been recording it. And now they're here to make this final decision on whether or not you're worthy of what it is that you're asking for. Are you worthy of this relationship? Are you worthy of this union? Are you worthy of this child? Are you worthy of this abundance? Are you worthy of this passion? You know, this Wheel of Fortune tables are turning now. It can turn in your favor, or it can turn in the complete opposite, but it depends on how you handled the situation. It depends on how you handled yourself when you were in this darkness. What were your thoughts? How did you handle your anger? Now, I'm excited about these counterparts because you have the Queen of Cups as well as the King of Cups. Now, this is a balanced energy with complete control of their emotions. They're not too emotional, yet at the same time, they're not detached either. They're able to show their emotions. They're able to nurture and love one another. And as you see with this Queen of Cups, she has 3 children in her throne. Can you see the children? So, yeah, for some of you guys, children is very significant, you know, and even with the fishes in the background, it's very significant for some people. Some people may be giving birth to children, especially with this Queen and King card. You finding your balanced counterpart. You finding your equal match. You have this Ace of Wands here, talking about new passions that's heading in your directions. This probably is this relationship, this partnership, this friendship, this powerful balance. And this is beautiful, Libra, for you because you are the sign of balance. So congratulations for this new passions that's heading your way. Now, I do see that you need to be a little more open and go with the flow a little bit more instead of trying to control things. You can be a little controlling, Libra, but it's telling you that you truly need to go with the flow more and back to letting go of your past. You can't hold on to it because you are going many, many places. Like as you see here with this King of Cups in the background, his water is flowing. You have to be willing to flow because this relationship, whether or not this is a relationship with yourself, whether or not this is a business relationship, this relationship, it could be also with your children, but this relationship is flowing, it's moving, it's growing, it's expanding. You need to be able to flow with it. Now, at the bottom of this card, you have Princess of Autumn Harvest. So you had a card about spring and now you have a card about autumn. Princess of the Autumn Harvest brings gifts of bounty and blessings for effort and actions of the past. It is a time when the fruits of your labor is ripe for the picking. A beautiful blessing is on its way to you now. With gratitude in your heart, you will recognize the blessing when it comes to you, and it will serve you perfectly. Be open to receive it, knowing it is justly deserved. That is this Wheel of Fortune card. The tables are turning in your favor for some of you Libras, not for all of you. You know, for the ones who have been putting in that work. For the ones who have been clearing out their karma. That's why you're getting this rebirth. Some of you guys, this gift is a child. A baby is a gift from above. I promise y'all I'm going to take singing lessons one day and my voice will sound so much better. I'm going to sing to you. The other card that you have is Dance of the Butterfly Queen. Now this is a perfect card for springtime. The butterflies, transformation. A pure heart attracts divine grace, and that which was impossible becomes possible. From caterpillar to winged creature of delight. You cannot restrain what divine grace ordains, no matter how incredible it may seem. Whatever has been troubling you or whatever has been inspiring you, allow grace to infuse the situation or dream so that it unfolds with divine perfection. Now, to me, this is going back to this let your past go, as well as the other card. You know, you only need to hold on to the love and the lessons. Don't hold on to the pain. Don't hold on to what you did wrong in the past. Don't focus on that. Trust me, they know what you did in the past. They kept a record. They know the good, they know the bad. They know the fucked up things that happened to you. And they are trying to restore balance within your life. So it's important that you go with the flow. It's important that you open up and allow these beautiful blessings to come your way. All right, we're going to pull one more and then I'm going to let you go, Libra. But that was beautiful because you have some amazing blessings coming your way. Congratulations. Wow, congratulations. You got the wedding card. So this is going back to union, and it's funny because this reverence card, it speaks upon union. You see two hands coming together. This is the balance of the masculine and feminine. Now this is just beautiful because you had the Queen and the King of Cups, two emotional, two loving, two nurturing signs, a balance sign counterparts. And now you have the wedding card. Now this wedding card says, marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith of love, dearest one. Congratulations, my beautiful Libras. To those of you who are going into union, to those of you who are already married, continue to perfect your union. Continue to perfect your partnership. And to those of you who are not in a relationship, to those of you who are not married or don't even want to be married, this doesn't have to be two people. This can be you. You know, you have masculine and feminine energy. This can be you coming together, balancing that masculine and feminine energy within yourself. This can be you coming to love yourself. All right, my beautiful Libras. That was absolutely gorgeous. I hope you have a blissful month. I will see you at the top. Bye.